Hello dear students, I know that you are well and fine staying at home, and I know that you are eagerly waiting for today's class, today's discussion. So without wasting any more time, let's get started and let's write the topic or the name of the chapter of today's discussion. It is adjective. Today's class is about adjective, and it is the sixth chapter number 6, sixth chapter of your syllabus, of your textbook, and it is about adjective. I hope you enjoyed the previous classes, previous discussions, and this time again I am sure that you will watch the video again and again to get a clear idea regarding adjective. So let's try to understand first what is an adjective, and then in this chapter you will get an idea regarding the kinds or the types of adjectives. What is an adjective? Let's discuss first. There are 8 parts of speech in English, and adjective is one of those 8 parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech, we know: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. These are the 8 parts of speech, and adjective is one of those 8 parts of speech. What is an adjective? An adjective is a word that describes the quality of a noun or pronoun. This is what we know about adjective. An adjective is a word that describes the quality of a noun or pronoun. It qualifies a noun or pronoun. So an adjective is a word that describes the quality of a noun or pronoun. But here in this chapter, okay, let me write 2 or more examples to show you some adjectives. Like Ramesh is a kind person, or if I write she is an honest woman, or if I write he is a good teacher. He is a good teacher. So here you can see I have written 3 sentences. To find out the adjectives in the sentences. So in the first sentence you can see Ramesh is a kind person. In the second one, she is an honest woman. He is a good teacher. So let's talk about the first one. Here you see Ramesh is a kind person. So which word in this sentence is describing the quality of Ramesh, quality of this noun? It is kind. This word, kind, it is describing the quality of Ramesh, quality of this noun. So this is adjective. In the next sentence you see she is an honest woman. This one, honest, this one is describing the quality of she, quality of this noun or pronoun. It is a pronoun. So this word, this adjective is describing the quality of this pronoun. So this is adjective. Here in the last sentence you can see he is a good teacher. This one, good, this is an adjective because it is describing the quality of this pronoun. So an adjective, we know that an adjective is a word that describes the quality of a noun or pronoun. Now in this chapter we are going to know the kinds or the types of adjectives. Kinds or the types of adjectives. There are 6, but in this chapter you are not going to get the detailed idea of or the detailed meaning of all the 6 kinds or types. Here in this chapter we shall come to know, or we shall discuss about only the first 2 kinds or the first 2 types, and the first 2 kinds or the types are, I am writing here, adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, and then there are adjective of number, then number 4, demonstrative adjective, number 5, interrogative adjective, and the 6th and the last one is possessive adjective. So I have written the kinds or the types of adjectives here. Adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, adjective of number, adjective of demonstrative adjective, interrogative adjective, possessive adjective. So these are the 6 kinds or types of adjectives. But here in this chapter, in today's class, we are going to discuss only the first 2 kinds, that is adjective of quality and adjective of quantity. What do we mean by adjective of quality and what do we mean by adjective of quantity? And the next 4 kinds, the next 4 types you will get in the next classes, in next chapters. We shall go step by step, otherwise you will become confused. So that is why we are going to discuss only the first 2 kinds, adjective of quality and adjective of quantity. So I am writing some sentences here. He is a handsome man. Or if I write she is a pretty girl. Or if I write, let's write one more sentence. What to write? She is tall. She is a tall girl. Here you can see I have written 3 sentences, and all these 3, here I am discussing adjective. Now I am discussing adjective of quality. The first kind. I am discussing adjective of quality now. I mean the adjectives which describe the quality, not quantity. So here you see in these sentences, in the first sentence I have handsome, in the second sentence I have pretty, and then in the last and the third sentence I have tall. So this word handsome, in the first sentence the word handsome, the adjective handsome is describing the quality of this pronoun. In the second sentence the word pretty is describing the quality of this pronoun, and here in this sentence tall, the word tall is describing or telling us about the quality of this pronoun. So in all these 3 cases the adjective is describing the quality, not the quantity. It is not telling us how much, it is telling us about how. Not the word how much or the question or the sense of how much does not come here. Here the sense of how comes. How. In the case of adjective of quantity, this sense will come, how much. But here this sense is coming, how. He is a handsome man, she is a pretty girl, she is a tall girl. So these words are describing the quality of these pronouns. They are adjectives and they come under the which category? They come under adjective of quality because they are describing quality. So this is about adjective of quality. Now let's go to the next one. The second kind, that is adjective of quantity. Adjective of quantity. Adjective of quantity. Adjective of quantity. This word quantity, I mean by adjective of quantity we mean those adjectives which tell us about quantity of a noun or pronoun. They will not tell us about quality, they will tell us about quantity. So let's write some sentences. There is not much milk in the pot. I have written a sentence here. You can see there is not much milk in the pot. Let's write one more sentence, one or two. I invited all my friends. I invited all my friends. Let us write some more examples. Please give me some sugar. Please give me some sugar. There is not much milk in the pot. I invited all my friends. Please give me some sugar. So in these three sentences, here you see this word much, there is not much milk in the pot. So this word much is describing, or it is telling us about milk. In sentence number 2, I invited all my friends. All friends. So here this one is describing or telling us about friends. This one is telling us about quantity. It is not indicating a particular number. If it indicates a particular number, then it will come under another category or another kind. After this one, after quantity, there is the third one is adjective of number. So if I write I invited 2 of my friends, or I invited 10 of my friends. If I write or if I mention a particular number, then this will come under adjective of number. Here when I say all, it does not indicate or it does not mean a particular or a definite number. That is why it will not go under adjective of number. It comes under adjective of quantity. If a certain number is there, then it will come under adjective of number. Number 3, you see, please give me some sugar. Again, some. So this word some is telling us about sugar. Sugar is a noun, it is name of a thing, and this adjective some is telling us about sugar. So let's write some 2 or more examples. There is little milk in the glass. Little. I have one more sentence here. There is little milk in the glass. Little. So this one little is again describing this noun milk. So here all I want to say is what the words which describe the quantity of a noun or pronoun, the adjectives which describe the quantity of a noun or pronoun come under adjective of quantity. Here you can see in all the 4 cases the adjectives are not telling us about the quality of a noun or pronoun. They are telling us about the quantity of certain nouns. Much, it is talking about quantity. Then all, then some, then little, then there are some other words like enough, then a little, etc. There are many adjectives which describe the quantity of a noun or pronoun. There are many. You will get these adjectives in the book. If I go on writing examples, then it will take much time. So I have written 4, and from these 4 examples I am sure that you can understand, you can get the basic idea regarding adjective of quantity. There are many examples and you will get some of the examples in the chapter, in the book. So you can see the adjectives here are describing the quantity of a particular of a definite noun. So they are adjectives of quantity. So we have almost come to the end of today's discussion. So before I conclude, I would like to tell you in short the things that I discussed now. Adjective. It was about adjective. An adjective is a word that describes the quality of a noun or pronoun, and there are 6 kinds of adjectives. Adjective of as I wrote on the board, adjective of quality, then quantity, adjective of number, demonstrative adjective, possessive adjective, and then interrogative adjective. These are the 6 kinds of adjectives. And here in this chapter we discussed, in today's discussion we had adjective of quality and adjective of quantity. And adjective of quality means those adjectives which describe the quality of a noun or pronoun. And adjective of quantity, when we say adjective of quantity, we mean those adjectives which describe the quantity of a noun or pronoun. So there is a difference between quality and quantity. And I gave examples also. I wrote some sentences on the board, and I am sure that you could understand. So this is all about today's discussion. It was about adjective, and we only discussed the first 2 kinds or the first 2 types of adjectives, adjective of quality and adjective of quantity. But still, if there is any kind of confusion, any kind of questions in your mind, you can still ask me, or you can let me know commenting in the comment section, and I shall always try to answer your questions. And I request you to watch the video again and again to get a clear idea regarding this chapter. So in the next class I shall come with another new topic, and till then thank you very much, and take care of your studies.